Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy P. Welcome back to the channel. Today we diving into some topics that gets people to talking. And what topic is that? Polygamy. Is it the future of relationships, or is it just another outdated tradition? Let's break it down. So, what is polygamy? Here's a quick definition. Polygamy is the practice of having multiple spouses. Most commonly, it refers to polygamy, one man, multiple wives. And then polyandry, one woman, multiple husbands. So, let's talk about the cultural relevance between Africa, Middle East, Mormon communities, and celebrities alike, like Akon, who really advocate for it. So, do y'all think, polygamy should be, normalized, or is it outdated? Please, drop the thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. So here, let's talk about the pros and cons. Right? I believe the pros of it is it's more financial and emotional support in a large household. Now, some cultures see it as a way to ensure family stability. And I feel like that's it. You know what I mean? Some men and women believe it's more natural than monogamy. But here go the cons. You got potential jealousy and competition between partners. You got legal issues, you know what I mean? In most Western countries, that's really prevalent. So you got financial strains, you got more partners, more responsibility, more money, more problems. Tomato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? But when we think about it, polygamous relationships is 2025. You hear it so much now. But even in the pop culture, you know what I mean? We got examples of polygamous relationships all on TV, like reality shows, like Sister Wives and etc. So let's discuss famous rappers and celebrities who embrace polygamous ideas. You got Akon, Nick Cannon, people like Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. They really believe in that type of lifestyle, and if it works for them, it's all right with me. So here go a few of my thoughts. So everything we talked about, do y'all think, I really want to ask y'all, could this work for you? Or do you think this is just an excuse for people to cheat with a past? So if y'all really enjoyed this discussion, hit the like button, man. Subscribe and comment your thoughts. And let's really get into it, man. Oh, but we ain't done yet. We took to the streets. You know what I mean? We had to get the people reaction. So here goes some street interviews we did. Hopefully y'all find it entertaining and just see what the people, how they feel about it. What's up, bro? So quick question. Quick question. What comes to mind when you think about polygamy?
I mean, clearly having multiple wives, talking to, well, not even just talking, but doing your thing with multiple women.
All right, so I wanted to ask y'all some questions. What's the first thing come to mind when y'all think of polygamy?
I kind of just find it weird.
You find it weird?
Yes, I find it
too, man.
I find it interesting. The first word that popped up was interesting.
Yeah. So we know, over in third world countries, that's a normal thing. You think that'll happen over here?
It happens pretty often from what I'm seeing.
Right, it's the new age of how things are, especially with younger people. It's it's a lot different, just less I don't know how to explain it.
It's more under wraps, as it's not as normalized.
It's more sneaky-ish. I'm trying to be sneaky with it.
I got a baby mama and I got 2 other chicks, but they all cool with each other.
Exactly. Quick question. What comes to mind, bro, when you think about polygamy?
Shit. More than two women or more than 2 men. If it's a man or a woman, whoever having a polygamy relationship.
Right. So do you think people use polygamy for financial reasons, financial gains, or just for that support, family support?
No, I believe some people addicted to sex. You had Kirk Franklin, he was a gospel singer though, feel me, addicted to porno.
He was, yeah.
So what make you think he ain't addicted to having more than one woman?
No, he is. And I think, but you know what? Let me say this though, bro. And I said this before. I think people don't realize that we men, we gonna do what nature do, right? So do you think people use polygamy to control, or they do it just, because it's something like that's part of nature?
I mean, I kind of think it's like depending on the person. Like let's say if I had that, like it's like more of like for fun. Like I'm trying to like do multiple things with multiple women.
Right.
But if it's like a person who is like a more dominant person, I feel like they just like having to be able to control multiple people. Not in like a sense of a bad way, but like just having that power. I guess people would, I guess, enjoy that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So just think about animals and the birds and shit. They do what they naturally do. So when people go to like, I done been to funerals where an old guy died, and then his wife find out he had a whole nother family. You know what I'm saying?
It was kings everywhere with more than one wife.
Wow.
But they had that one queen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had a stable of women though.
Right.
Feel me? Like, once you're a king and you're a pharaoh, you can't. It's some men out here who can live with one woman.
With one woman.
I know one woman men.
Wow.
Ish, like,
I'm trying
to be sneaky with it.
Like I got a baby mama and I got like 2 other chicks, but they all cool with each other.
Exactly. And I was saying it to a guy before. I was like, I remember going to funerals, and then you'll see a guy who was married and had a family, and then he had a whole secret life. Like he had another family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now, today's time, it's being more popular. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So would you consider being in a polygamous relationship?
I mean, right now, I think I'd get my ass kicked by my woman.
We can't have that, brother.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So right now, I'd say no, but I guess if anything happened to where me and my girl are not together anymore, definitely take an option on
Definitely take an option. Hey, that's what it do, man.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have a good one, man.
For sure, you too. So, all right, hey, look, it sounds like you down for the polygamy.
I want to disagree with it or like support it.
Okay. So if it came across your desk, would you subscribe to that? If you had a female you was dealing with, she like, look, baby, I'm interested in bringing another woman into the relationship.
Probably, yeah, for sure I would, but I wouldn't be in. You feel me? If she thought she could have another man.
Right, but you don't feel like the jealousy part will probably eventually arise.
Yeah,
you know how the emotional women are.
Yeah, but she brought that to the table.
Right,
She brought
right.
it to the table.
So like, do you think like people use that for, I would say like to their advantage? Like they want to have more than, one person?
Yeah, I feel like people use it to their advantage. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's just like, it's messy to me. I don't like that at all.
So like if somebody approached y'all, just say a female came to y'all was like, hey, I think both of y'all nice. I'd like to be a part of y'all relationship. Like, yeah, how would y'all?
Hell no. Immediately shut that shit down. Like,
you shut it down. I'm saying you really love this woman. Just say no. Let's just cut it. Let's cut it, man. If you married to this woman, y'all married already 5 to 10 years, and she come to you with it. Nah, we see polygamy. We know, like, you got people like
the marriage. That's somebody else getting married into.
Yeah, they like your woman will be bringing another woman into your relationship.
No, you will be bringing.
Oh, you can too, but I know normally, like in the other countries,
it would be the man bringing, and the woman would just agree if she like her.
So you will present that to your wife?
Hell no.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Look at her like
right.
I can't know. Like,
no, that's like sick.
So, but we can agree that like monogamous relationships is more of a Western hemisphere type of thing.
Yeah,
right?
It's like more traditional, because I understand what you mean by Western, because they did it like back in ancient China, Japan, really all of Europe. Really, a man, he'll have like his wife and a bunch of concubines.
Yeah.
So it's been normalized for like a long time. It's just now people want to have that one-on-one, like how birds, they stick to one partner and they just keep that partner for their whole life.
Right.
And when it comes to like tradition, it's more like structured, especially how it is like in other countries other than the United States. It's more structured and everybody has a role.
Right.
I think even like, quote me if I'm wrong, but in Afghanistan, they have certain places in Afghanistan where they would do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's more structured, like the husband does this and the other wives do this, that, and the third, and they just contribute some kind of way. But it's like when it comes to here, and then people compare it to like, well, they do that over there, so I'm doing this too, and it's like there's no structure. There's mess everywhere, and it's like it's who's gonna clean up the mess in a more like figurative way. It doesn't really align. So
I like that. Hey, so do you think? Could I don't know. I've been hearing people lobbying for it to become illegal. Would you vote for it to be illegal?
Yeah, I'll vote. If it was a ballot, I would
for it to be illegal, for it to be illegal.
Oh no, I want.
No, we want it. It could be legal to me.
I want to vote.
You want to vote? Yeah.
I didn't vote for Trump enough.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
All this shit be rigged already, so.
Yeah, man. So look, we was kind of talking. We had a sidebar conversation before we started, and I know I just went through the same thing with my woman, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, bro. All I can tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Yeah.
That the Bible is written in parables and like symbols and parables and shit and metaphors. So
right.
Like Eve been like it's said in the Bible, like God made woman perfect for man.
Yeah.
And she still it's the Bible say God made woman perfect for man.
Right.
And she still somehow found a way to deceive her own man for another man.
Exactly.
Cause all the snake was
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cause all the snake was just another man.
Right.
It's symbols and parables. You just gotta break it down. Like
I like that.
Women means woe and man.
Right.
You put it together. Woe means to bring great suffering.
Right. Wow.
To bring women was made to bring great suffering to man. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. You heard that?
So like people, like I don't know, like I would lobby for it to be. I don't care if it's legal or illegal, cause that's not. I don't have no dog in the race with that situation. But I think it's to each his own. Like, do you think like if you see that, like how does it make you feel when you see it? If you ever see it?
I'm more of like I'm an understanding person.
Yeah.
And since I like looking into history in different countries and cultures. Even for me, like I'm Puerto Rican and black, so when I look into my background, my culture, and like even my language, I don't judge super quickly, cause like I could tell people like, oh, y'all speak Spanish, they immediately think I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
right.
it's like that. Like I mean, I don't judge super quickly. I try to like understand it. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, and I then like have the understanding of it and try not to be ignorant about it.
Yeah.
Because it's extremely common nowadays to be extremely ignorant.
Yeah, it is.
And it's everywhere. Like,
it is.
It's kind of hard not to be ignorant sometimes.
Yeah, it is, man. I like how you put that too.
Yeah.
But I want to say this though, moving forward, I think, for me personally, I feel like, especially when you go to spiritual standpoints, when they come to that, they say like when a woman is on her cycle or whatnot, she's not fit to do nothing for the household, right? So that's why a lot of people believe that having multiple women in the household, they can take on the duties that she can't do anymore, right? As far as like preparing food for the house and stuff like that. So, like I said, I ain't got no dog in the race. I feel like it's a serious conversation. You know what I mean? When you think about polygamy. Now they got women who have multiple husbands. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've have. Yeah.
I think that's called polyandry. Yeah. But we ain't subscribing to that.
Yeah. Even that is still weird to me. Like I just don't like the idea of having multiple partners.
Yeah.
And just because to me, when it comes to partners and how I grew up, it's that's basically your partner for pretty much, like, especially when it comes down to marriage.
Yeah.
And when you were mentioning like the legal and legal part, I think it should be legal for just the safety of everybody involved. Because if it is illegal, it can get really like dangerous. Yeah. Especially when there's like children and stuff involved. They even do it like in other countries that aren't Western, where it's children involved, and it's illegal.
Yeah,
it's actually legal.
Right.
To marry kids. So like 9-year-olds and all of that.
But from what I know, over here in America, it is illegal at some point. Like you can't go and like everybody involved go get a marriage license. You know what I mean? Yeah. So. Yeah, well, I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
Taking the time. Yeah, for sure.
No problem.
Yeah, for sure. So what y'all about to finish skating?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, let's let me catch some video of y'all skating, man.
Hey, I mean,
it's a little something.
You can catch a video of him.
I can try a little song.
It's all good, man. All right, well, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. You have a good one.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm getting the mic for sure. Yeah.